and Turkey. These teams will be drawn first and will occupy the positions number 4, 3, and 2 in their group, and these positions determine at the same time the schedule of matches of each of the participating nations. In a second phase, we shall draw the 4 seeded teams, and they shall occupy position 1 in each of the 4 groups. This means at the same time that they shall have the privilege of playing all 3 group matches in the same stadium. In a last step, the venue will be assigned to the 4 groups. England will play all their matches in the groups at Wembley. Therefore, their group will automatically become Group A. The letters B for Leeds and Newcastle, C for Manchester and Liverpool, and D for Sheffield and Nottingham will then be drawn against the 3 remaining groups. We will start the draw ceremony with the 12 unseeded nations. The 4 teams drawn first go into position 4 in the groups 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next 4 teams will go onto position 3 in each group, and the remaining 4 teams will occupy position 2. I shall now place the 12 unseeded teams in the bowl.
So now we come down, as they say, to the nitty-gritty.
May I ask you, Mr. President, to draw the first lot? And this will be the team going on position 4 in Group 1.
Hush of expectancy.
Croatia.
Oh, the outsider's the first to be drawn. 16-1 you can get for them.
Croatia in Group 1, a newcomer.
Group 4. The better of Italy, a win and a
We
draw.
now come to Group 2. France.
French, one of the former winners.
Winner of 1984.
They're unbeaten, the French.
Now Group 3.
Scotland.
Scotland, the third side
Scotland
out.
On position number 4 in Group 3.
Of course, that position number 1 could yet be filled by England at the end of the day.
Russia.
Russia goes in Group 4. Russia, winner of the European Championship 1960.
And they've been runners-up 3 times as well.
We go back now to Group 1, and we draw the team for position number 3.
Turkey.
So, Turkey go in the
Turkey,
same group as
another
Croatia.
newcomer in the final tournament of the European Championship.
2 outsiders in one group at the moment. Although both fancy their chances of
Group
doing
2.
well.
Romania.
Romanians go with the
Romania
French.
in Group 2.
They were in the same qualifying group, of course, so they know each other well.
Group 3.
Netherlands.
Scotland
The Netherlands,
have
winner of
got
the European Championship
the Netherlands.
1988.
5-5 between the 2 teams, incidentally. But
Now,
the
Group
Netherlands
4.
have won the last 3 against the Scots.
Italy.
Italy, along
We go back
with Russia.
to Group number 1, and we draw the team for position 2.
Coaches of Denmark and England there, side by side. Turkey, Croatia, and who?
Portugal.
Portugal.
Portugal
To
in Group
Wembley
1.
only quite recently.
Now,
Would England fancy going there
Group
again?
two.
There's the coach of Romania, Angel Ionescu, who comes with Romania and France.
Bulgaria.
Bulgarians, they will be hoping that Germany don't fill number one. They got a bit sick of them.
Bulgaria in
Bertie
Group
Vogts,
2,
the
now
German
Group
manager, just to
3.
the right there. Netherlands, Scotland. Scotland, who've never got out of the opening stage, World Cup or European
Switzerland.
Championship. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
It's not going to be easy.
In
And the
Group
seed
3.
still to come. Although Ali McCoist wanted Switzerland,
Now,
he's
the
got one
last
choice, right?
unseeded team for Group 4.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic go with Italy.
The Czech
And
Republic,
Russia.
winner of the European Championship in 1976.
Currently 33-1 outsiders, the Czech Republic,
This
but they
completes
won
the
Group
first
5,
part of the ceremony,
point ahead of Holland.
and I shall now place the 4 seeded teams in the ball.
Now comes the test. Those 4 walls: England,
Mr. President.
Denmark, Germany and Spain.
We shall start in Group 1
Two on
again.
form,
and the
one host,
team
one
drawn will, of
defending
course,
title
occupy
holder.
the top position.
So the first of the seeded teams.
Denmark.
Denmark have come into Group
Denmark, the
1
title holders.
with Portugal, Turkey and
In Group
Croatia.
1.
They're outsiders too,
Now
Denmark,
Group 2.
at 25-1. But they wanted to qualify. Now, Bulgaria, Romania, France. Would England fancy that? Oh, chairman taking his time.
Spain.
And Spain.
Spain in Group 2.
So,
Now,
will
Group
it
3.
be England and Scotland? 107 meetings they've had, England and Scotland. 43-40 it stands in England's favour. Are we to have another one? Yes, we are!
England.
England and Scotland in the same group, with Switzerland and the Netherlands. And those matches will be played for England at Wembley. They will start off against the Swiss, then play Scotland, and then play the Netherlands. Will be the last match.
Germany.
And Germany go with Italy, so the joint favourites at 5-1. Germany
Ladies
and
and
Italy
gentlemen.
finish up in the same group.
Ladies and gentlemen, England has been drawn in Group 3,
And we now will
which
turn
automatically becomes Group A.
a numerical order into an
The
alphabetical
matches
one.
of the 4 nations involved will take place at Wembley and in Birmingham.
Seeded teams play all their matches
now
on one
draw the
ground.
venues
England
for
play
the
all
remaining 3
theirs
groups.
at Wembley.
And we shall again proceed in the same order.
And they'll stay there
And
if
the
they were to
first
win the
lot
group.
drawn will determine
If they
the
don't,
venue
they go
of
via
Group 1.
Anfield and Old Trafford if they're to
I
go all
now
the way.
place the 3 balls in the bowl.
So B, C and D. B, Ellen Road and St James's Park. C, Old Trafford and Anfield. D, Hillsborough and Nottingham.
Now we determine the venues for the Group 1.
Group D.
Group B,
So,
Group D, I beg your pardon. Group D,
the teams
Sheffield.
involved in their group
and
are Denmark, Portugal,
Nottingham.
Turkey and Croatia, and their matches will be played in Sheffield and Nottingham.
Opening match there on Sunday the
We
9th,
move
the
on
day
now to
after
the Group
England
2.
Open on the 8th. Two groups left.
B.
Group B will be
B.
Spain, Bulgaria,
So the teams
Romania and France.
Spain, Portugal,
With some interesting,
Bulgaria, Romania,
matches
France will
up at
play
St James's
at
Park
Leeds
and Ellen Road.
Newcastle.
France building perhaps for
And now the
the
last
World
vote
Cup,
determines the venues
but
for
even
Group
so a
4.
promising side. France and Spain, that match will be a repeat of the
And that is
1984 final
Manchester and Liverpool, as you all
when
know.
the French won.
Group C.
Italy and Germany will meet, a repeat of the 1982
Germany
final.
The Czech Republic, Italy and Russia
In the World
will
Cup, of
play
course,
their
the last one.
matches in Sheffield and Nottingham.
So,
This concludes the draw ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you.
well, you can take your choice. There are no easy groups there, that's for sure.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for the draw. No wonder there is a buzz going around the hall at the moment. Coming up, we will be having a look at the match schedule, which is fascinating. But first, let's just have a closer look at each of those groups and perhaps hear some reactions from some of the managers and coaches. But first, it's Group A. England, Switzerland, Holland and Scotland. And not only is it that amazing draw between England, the hosts, and Scotland, Craig Brown's Tottenham.
Bob's won,
25 million.
but he's lost the ticket.
We've got to be very calm about this. We're going to get the ticket back.
But who'll find it first? The wife, the girlfriend, or Wally Lottery Whaley? It might be you, Saturday, 9:25 on BBC One.
Reflecting on 16 years in opposition, senior Labour figures remember the election of Neil Kinnock and a new image for the party on BBC Two shortly.
The BBC invites you to spend some time on the French Riviera
Wow! All I can say is wow!
with these two nice guys.
Perfect.
Now, wait a minute, aren't they the bad guys?
Oh, yes.
In fact, they're dirty.
Don't you ever have an emotion that originates above the waist?
They're rotten.
We're the weaker sex. Let them give us money. Let's live off them for a while.
They're Michael Caine and Steve Martin, dirty, rotten scoundrels. Tuesday at 8 on BBC One.
Top film comedy now on BBC One from the creators of Airplane. Leslie Nielsen and Priscilla Presley head the cast of The Naked Gun.
Listen to me. Killing a few hostages is not sufficient. The Americans must be made to suffer. We must humiliate them.
You do not go far enough, General Amin. We must strip their entrails out and drag them from here to Damascus until they include us in the peace process.
No. Nonsense. The solution is not bold enough for Libya. I say wipe out Washington and New York.
What? And spoil 3 years of good public relations? I have the Americans believing I am a nice guy. In some of their polls, I am more popular than their president.
Gentlemen, this is getting us nowhere. If we do nothing else this week, we must conceive at least one terrorist act that will show all the world that the United States, the great Satan, is but a paper tiger, a weak nation, of weak people, a people ripe for destruction, cowards no longer willing to fight.
I knew it.
I'm Lieutenant Frank Drebin, police squad. And don't ever let me catch you guys in America.
This completes our first shipment of heroin, 100% pure.
Yeah, it better be. All 40 kilos.
Final shipment will be delivered in 3 days. Then we'll